that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. They set up the screen for Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do
good
a little
sack,
too
baby.
much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Josh Allen in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Who, me?
So much for coming out throwing, as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, yeah. Backside guys, man, that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
Good job. Good job.
Very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Down at the 41.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Come on, bro. That's a pick, man.
Complete.
We seen that shit a mile away.
And it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
That shit ain't about to work, nigga.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, they played me.
Complete, but there is a flag.
Fuck. Oh, intentional grounding. Yes, yes, yeah, we'll take that. Decline, turnover on downs.
Decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You gonna roll a potty drink, dude? Fuck that. Let me get Roger.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Titan football.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. After the penalty, it's Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Hey, 626.
Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, with some Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LID.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Rodgers.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
A first down carry for Henry.
Good job, y'all.
We
tackling, boy.
He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers.
Yeah, nigga. I'm seeing that shit.
Jaguars sack.
Rodgers sacked by Josh Allen. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He finds Corey Davis.
I can't believe that shit.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
I can't believe that shit.
Was 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to.
Fuck out of here.
But they were able to get him down quickly and force a
Fuck
fourth
out
down.
of here, boy.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry.
Yeah, I'll take that flag. I'll take that. Yeah. Bring that shit fucking back.
Could be coming back. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Oh, I tried to motherfucker call motherfucker.
And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. On 1st and 10, Jones. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
Oh, I thought I was going to take off on his
the
ass.
35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Complete to DJ.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
DJ Chark.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Oh, the rugby.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 17-yard line.
That's how we rock.
Yards there. A big
Let's go.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
I had to hit that Cardi joint real quick, man.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
I like that sound though. Who's that?
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down.
Yeah!
So close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. They'll call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left.
Nigga, get in there.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
The score, Jaguars 7, Titans 0. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a
Yeah, we own that shit.
Smith.
Try that
play
again.
will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Nope.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Getting deep the fuck
Not
up.
able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
No gain.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
And kick me
And
back.
he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On now is the Titans punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
At the 26-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I heard that like somebody people say got killed and shit. What's the name, brother committed suicide? The baby brother and shit. Yeah.
Leonard Fournette.
Damn, for real?
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Throwing Jones. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, Jones.
Oh!
Be able to hang on through the
fuck
contact.
You ain't gonna
It's
grab that
incomplete.
shit,
The
bruh.
coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's now.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings,
Oh,
it's
what's
4th
that?
down.
Oh, we'll take that.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Oh, really don't give a damn.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. This is Henry. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Going up top.
He caught that?
It's complete.
I can't believe it. He got behind him, bro.
A big play there.
That little weak ass nigga got behind the fucking
Titans are an
defense.
extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment.
I'm mad as hell that little motherfucker got behind the defense, bro.
And then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means
That's
he's
like the
leaving.
first time in like motherfucking 2 seasons I've been burnt.
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a
Good
nice
job.
return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Oh, that was some lucky shit.
Picked up by Obi Melifonwu.
That was some lucky
shit.
Will
take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the
My nigga came up on it and everything.
He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Let's see what we got to do now.
Titans 14, Jaguars 7. Tucker McCann to kick off for Tennessee.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
I said, how does that make sense?
They'll run with Fournette. They get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll run it again with Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Forward, but I don't think he got there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Jaguar 1st down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. On the run, it's Fournette. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a good play defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd and 12, Jones escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Change the look.
The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down.
What he getting? How much is it? What's he getting?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Who?
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank.
I ain't think he was going to jump that shit.
Offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
He just threw the ball. Well, threw it in the wrong spot.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And whatever adjustments they made at intermission, they're working because the first half they didn't look so hot. Now they seem to be clicking.
And you know me really well, partner. A lot of the time I like to downplay the idea of adjustments. Maybe it's just they executed better. But in this case, I think you're right on to something. They look so much sharper, so much better. They obviously saw something they needed to change, and they did exactly that.
Change is working right now. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Henry. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Check back 16. Check back 16. Let's make these babies cry. Let's make these babies cry all the way, man. Kill. Jump out.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Now now is the Titans punter as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 43. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Damn, for real, Watkins, bro? You just getting did like that?
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has
That
been a
nigga
tough day for him.
getting beat up. I can't throw you the ball.
It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners
That nigga ain't.
who've had the receivers on
What
lockdown.
the fuck?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll start on the ground. It's
Eating.
and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Now a timeout being called.
Injure that nigga.
Tighten down on the field.
Injure that nigga.
Works on him. We'll step aside and be right back. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check 26, check 26. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Boom, boom.
Now the rookie runner from App State, it's Darrington Evans. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Ooh, Turtle. He ain't entering the game no more. Let's go, y'all.
Not by a huge margin, but he's
Come on, man.
And those come up in what we
We
like
gotta
to call
score,
winning
y'all.
edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
The Titans on third down, not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, check 26. Hey, turn it up. Switch, switch, switch.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's caught by Howard.
Ja, y'all.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
He ain't gonna kick it from
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Ooh, stupid motherfucker.
So that one will be accepted. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go.
Thank you.
Sideline.
They've been doing that shit to me the whole fucking game, though.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Damn, come on, bro. They can't even give me the fucking throw.
The intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, a crusher.
I can't get shit.
Picked up by Christian Fulton. Then he'll be
I can't get nothing. I can't get, like, he picking all my passes, though.
Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of
Like,
times
he's
you think it's
picking
all on you to
all
make
my
plays
shit
when you're
off.
losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Like, he picking all my shit off. I couldn't even, what the fuck? He did some old retarded shit. My motherfucking receiver doing some retarded shit.
Set and ready to go. Now listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again. But on offense, they have to feel like, hey,
get
we
the
need to do
fuck
something.
out of here.
Exactly right. And you just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. On a screen, this is Evans. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to Darrington Evans.
And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively.
This motherfucker got a dislocated hip. Ha.
The Titans on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
You said he ain't got no cars.
From the gun, Rodgers. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down with Evans. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. from the 25. Here's 2nd and 6. And they'll go right back to Evans. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they drove down the field 2 times and threw interceptions. Like 3 times and shit. My dumb ass, boy.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I did the best clock management I could possibly do.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
I played absolutely fucking terrible.
31 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
44-yard line.
And checking that NFL scoreboard there in the 4th quarter down at Arizona. And an impressive display by the Eagles. They continue to pour it on, scoring again. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. He's going to let it fly.
I can't jump up for it or nothing, bro.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
I couldn't even jump. Like they won't even let me contend for it.
Jones pass intercepted. The Titans take over
like,
1st
let
and
me
10
contend
at
for
their own 45-yard line.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Titans, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And Aaron Rodgers really wasn't doing a whole lot. It was just I couldn't do shit. Like niggas ain't even do a whole lot. I just threw hella picks. Hey.